Hey everyone, welcome back to Everyday English Chat, the place where we make learning English fun, easy, and something you can actually use in your daily life. I'm your host, Umbreen, and today, I am so excited for this one. We're going to talk about something that literally changes the way you speak English. The topic today is talk English without thinking. Yes, you heard me right. No more freezing, no more overthinking every word, no more silently practicing in your head while life passes you by. Today, we're going to break all those scary walls that hold you back and make speaking English something so natural, so fluid, that it just flows. And don't worry, we're going to do it in my style. Fun, lighthearted, and packed with practical tips that you can start using, like today. Why we overthink English. So let's start by getting real for a second. I know this feeling because, yes, I've been there too. You know, you want to say something in English, but your brain suddenly decides it's auditioning for a complex math exam. You're like, wait, is this the right tense? Should I say goes or went, maybe gone? Oh no, did I forget an article? And then silence. Crickets. Nothing comes out. Sound familiar? If it does, trust me, you are not alone. Most English learners I've met, from beginners to advanced, struggle with this overthinking trap. And here's the thing, English isn't meant to be a puzzle. It's a tool to connect, express yourself, and have fun. But our brain sometimes convinces us that every sentence has to be perfect. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. So the first step to talking English without thinking is understanding that mistakes are actually good. Yes, you heard me right. Mistakes are like little signposts pointing you toward fluency. They're proof that you're actually using English, not just memorizing rules like some boring grammar textbook. And here's a fun fact. Native speakers make mistakes all the time. Yep. Ever heard someone trip over a sentence in English in a casual conversation? Sure. And nobody judges, so why should we? The mental shift from thinking to feeling English. Okay, let's get a little psychological here. Don't worry, it's still fun. The trick to talking English without thinking isn't about learning more grammar or memorizing endless vocabulary lists. Nope. It's about changing how your brain processes English. Instead of thinking, is this correct? Start feeling English. What does that mean? Well, it's about letting English flow naturally, almost like humming your favorite song. You don't stop the song halfway to check if every note is perfect, right? Same with English. The more you let it flow, the more fluent it becomes. One way to do this is shadowing. That's when you listen to someone speaking English, a podcast, a YouTube video, a TV show, and repeat immediately after them, copying their rhythm and intonation. Don't worry about perfect grammar. Focus on the sound and the feel of the words. Your brain will slowly start thinking in English without you forcing it. Imagine your English brain like a muscle. If you keep practicing like this, it starts flexing naturally. No overthinking required. We're going to tackle something that terrifies most English learners, real-life tricky situations. I'm talking about group conversations, social events, interviews, or even meeting someone new. Situations where your brain suddenly screams, "Stop! You'll say something wrong!" But don't worry. We're going to turn those scary moments into opportunities to shine. Yes, I said shine. Group conversations, how not to freeze. Let's start with group conversations. Imagine this. You walk into a room, 5 people are talking, and your mind goes blank. Total freeze. Don't worry, it happens to everyone. The trick is don't aim to dominate the conversation. Instead, try these 3 strategies. Listen actively. Focus on listening and understanding. Nod, smile, react, even if you don't speak yet. This warms up your brain and gives you time to form natural responses. Use short phrases. You don't need a perfect paragraph. Simple phrases like, "Oh, I see. That's interesting. Really? Tell me more." Short phrases keep you in the flow without pressure. Ask questions. People love talking about themselves. Asking simple questions like, "How did you get into that? What's your favorite part?" makes you part of the conversation instantly without worrying about grammar perfection. Here's a fun tip. Try repeating what they said in your own words. For example, "So you're saying you love hiking on weekends?" It shows you're listening, gives you a chance to speak, and boosts confidence. Social events, small talk magic. Next, social events. These can be tricky because they're unpredictable. You don't know who you'll meet, what topics will pop up, or how fast everyone talks. But here's the secret. Small talk is your superpower. Small talk isn't about deep philosophy, it's about connecting. Here's how. Observation is key. Comment on your surroundings. This place has amazing decorations. Shared experiences. I love this music. Do you know the band? Compliments. Genuine compliments always work. Your jacket is really cool. Notice something. None of this requires perfect grammar, only genuine engagement. And here's a fun challenge. Next time you're at a social gathering, set a goal to say at least 3 sentences in English. Doesn't matter what they are, just 3 sentences. You'll be amazed how this tiny goal makes the whole event less scary. Interviews, confidence in the hot seat. Now, let's talk about interviews. Job interviews, college interviews, language tests, basically situations where everyone suddenly expects you to speak perfectly. And yes, it's nerve-wracking, but guess what? You don't have to be perfect to impress. Here's the strategy. Prepare key phrases and stories. Introduce yourself confidently. "I'm Ambring. I love reading, traveling, and learning new languages." Talk about achievements. "Last year, I completed a project on." Show enthusiasm. "I'm really excited about this opportunity because..." Notice the pattern? You're repeating prepared structures so you don't freeze, and you're speaking naturally, not overthinking every word. Another tip? Pause strategically. Pauses make you sound thoughtful, not nervous. A short pause before answering gives your brain a tiny moment to organize thoughts without making it obvious you're thinking too hard. Advanced techniques, sounding natural. All right, let's take your English up a notch. These are advanced techniques to make your English sound natural and fluent, even if your grammar isn't perfect. Link words smoothly. Native speakers don't stop between every word. They link words. Instead of "I am going to the store," try "I'm gonna the store." Use fillers like a pro. Words like, "well, you know," actually help your speech flow naturally. Don't overuse them, but they give you time to think without pausing awkwardly. Intonation matters. English isn't just about words, it's about how you say them. Practice raising your voice slightly at the end of questions or emphasizing key words for effect. Chunking sentences. Break sentences into chunks. "I went to the market, bought some fruits, and then came home." Chunking makes your speech easier to produce and easier to understand. Fun speaking drills for fluency. And now let's do some fun drills that I love. Drill 1, story cubes. Take 3 random objects around you, make up a short story connecting them in English. No rules, just imagination. Drill 2, describe in 10 seconds. Pick any object or scene. Describe it in 10 seconds. Push yourself to speak quickly, naturally, and without thinking too much. Drill 3, daily English diary. Each day, talk to yourself in English for 5 minutes about anything, your day, your mood, your plans. Don't write, just speak. This builds the muscle of spontaneous English speaking. Mindset reset. Fluency is a journey. Before we wrap up this part, let's talk mindset. Fluency isn't a destination, it's a journey. You don't wake up one day and magically speak perfectly. No, you build it conversation by conversation, mistake by mistake, challenge by challenge. Celebrate tiny wins. Enjoy small conversations. Laugh at your mistakes, because confidence grows faster than grammar perfection, and confidence is what makes English effortless. Speaking naturally in daily life. Hey friends, welcome back to Everyday English Chat. By now, I hope you're starting to notice something magical. Speaking English isn't just about grammar rules or memorized phrases. It's about flow, confidence, and fun. So today, let's explore how to bring English into your daily life naturally, without forcing it, without overthinking it, and without making it feel like a boring homework assignment. Narrate your day in English. One of my favorite habits is daily narration. It's simple. Just describe what's happening around you in English. For example, walking your dog. Buddy is excited, tail wagging, look at him run. Cooking dinner. I'm chopping onions, adding spices, smells amazing. Waiting for the bus. Bus is late. People look tired, the sun is shining. This tiny habit trains your brain to think in English automatically. And the best part, nobody judges you because you're your own audience. Humor. Laugh your way to fluency. Now, let's talk about humor. Yes, humor is a superpower when learning English. Why? Because laughing makes you relaxed, and relaxed brains speak more naturally. Try this. Make fun mini stories about your daily life. For example, I tried cooking pasta, ended up with soup. My kitchen looked like a storm hit it. See? Funny, simple, and uses English naturally. Humor also makes mistakes feel lighter. If you say something weird or wrong, laugh at it. Don't stress. Fluency loves people who don't take themselves too seriously. Advanced roleplay and improvisation. Time to level up. Roleplay and improvisation. Pick any scenario. Meeting a celebrity, ordering food in a fancy restaurant, asking directions in a foreign city. Now pretend it's happening right now and speak out loud. Don't plan your sentences, just let them come. Here's an improvisation tip. Always have a fallback phrase. Something like, "Let me think," or "Oh, interesting," or "Could you repeat that, please?" These phrases keep your speech flowing even if you hit a mental block. Storytelling, your secret fluency weapon. Fluency skyrockets when you can tell stories in English. Everyone loves a story, and stories let you use English naturally without worrying about grammar perfection. Start small. Describe a funny event in your day. Talk about your last vacation. Share a childhood memory. Structure your story in 3 simple parts. Beginning, set the scene. Middle, what happened. End, the outcome or funny twist. For example, last week I went to the park, saw a huge dog. It ran straight to me, I screamed, and everyone laughed. Notice how simple it is? And storytelling trains your sentence flow, vocabulary, and confidence all at once. Make English practice addictive. Now, here's a big one. How to make English practice addictive, because consistency is what really makes fluency happen. Try these ideas. English-only playlists, music, podcasts, YouTube, whatever you love. Immerse yourself daily. Gamify practice. Set points or small rewards for speaking English in a day. I spoke 10 sentences today. Reward? Chocolate. Friend challenge. Find a friend learning English and do mini challenges like 5-minute chats, storytelling duels, or vocabulary races. Record yourself. Hear your progress, laugh at mistakes, celebrate wins. The goal is simple. Make English fun, not a chore. And trust me, when it's fun, your brain starts speaking English automatically. Combine techniques for maximum impact. Here's where the magic happens. Combining everything we've learned so far. Let's say you're at a cafe. Narrate your surroundings. The barista is smiling. Latte smells amazing. Use humor. I hope I don't spill it this time. Role play. Pretend you're a famous food critic giving a review. Ask questions to others like, have you tried this cake? You're using observation, humor, improvisation, interaction, and storytelling all in one short experience. That's fluency in action. And here's a little secret. The more you combine these techniques, the less you think about grammar and the more you just speak naturally. Motivation boost, keep going. Before we wrap up this part, I want to leave you with something important. Keep going. Even when it feels hard. Fluency isn't built overnight. Every small sentence, every silly mistake, every mini story you tell counts. Remember, English is a tool for connection, for sharing your thoughts, for having fun. And the more you enjoy it, the faster you'll speak without thinking, naturally, confidently, and with joy. Fluency mastery and beyond. Hello again, my wonderful friends. Welcome to the final part of our podcast on Talk English Without Thinking. By now, if you've been following along, trying the exercises, narrating your day, laughing at your mistakes, and role-playing, congratulations. You're officially on the path to speaking English naturally. But today, we're going to take things even further. Advanced tips, fluency mastery, and how to handle English like a pro in any situation. Fun challenges for fluency mastery. Let's start with some advanced fun challenges. These are designed to push your brain into speaking English effortlessly. The 1-minute story challenge. Pick a random word, anything, cat, umbrella, star. Set a timer for 1 minute and tell a story using that word. Flow freely. Make it funny if you want. Just speak. Reverse conversation. Talk to a friend or even yourself. One person responds first, then you react without thinking. Quick, spontaneous replies train your brain to respond in English instantly. Daily 5-minute debate. Pick a simple topic like coffee versus tea, cats versus dogs. Speak for 5 minutes continuously, defending your side. Don't worry about mistakes. Focus on speaking fluently. These challenges might feel a little scary at first, and that's perfect, because growth happens outside your comfort zone. Handling mistakes like a pro. Let's face it, mistakes will happen. Even advanced speakers make them. The trick is handling mistakes like a pro. Laugh and move on. Mistakes are part of learning. Don't freeze or apologize excessively. Correct subtly. If you realize an error, you can correct it naturally. Like, yesterday I went to the park. See? Light, simple, natural. Focus on communication, not perfection. If people understand you, you've already succeeded. Remember, each mistake is a stepping stone. The more mistakes you make, the faster you improve. Using English in professional settings. Now let's talk about English in professional life. Meetings, presentations, emails, networking. These can be intimidating, but with the mindset and techniques we've discussed, you can handle them confidently. Meetings. Prepare key phrases like, I agree with, I'd like to add. Could you clarify? Use them naturally without overthinking. Presentations. Start with a short story or fun anecdote. People connect to stories more than perfect grammar. Networking. Focus on listening and asking questions. Remember, communication is a two-way street. Pro tip. Practice professional phrases in casual settings first. For example, try saying, could you explain that? In a coffee shop conversation. Your brain starts associating English with confidence, not fear. Advanced fluency techniques. Here are a few more advanced tips for speaking English without thinking. Shadowing media. Pick an English video, repeat everything in real time, including tone and rhythm. Your brain starts thinking in English automatically. Chunking and linking. Link words and phrases naturally. I went to the market, bought apples, then I ran into my friend. Chunking makes your speech smoother. Improv storytelling. Challenge yourself to tell a story starting with any random word someone gives you. Improvisation builds mental flexibility and fluency. Thinking in English. Constantly narrate your thoughts in English. Even small things like, I need coffee. Maybe I'll eat a snack. Train your brain to think in English, not translate. Motivation boost your English journey. Before we finish, I want to remind you of something super important. Fluency is a journey, not a race. There will be days when English feels easy and days when it feels impossible. Both are normal. Celebrate small wins. Speak 5 sentences without overthinking? Amazing. Told a funny story in English? Fantastic. Made a mistake and laughed? Perfect. Every step, every tiny effort is moving you closer to speaking English naturally and confidently. Final words of encouragement. So, my dear friends, if you take just one thing from this entire podcast, let it be this. Speak without fear, embrace mistakes, and have fun. English is not a test. It's a tool for connection, creativity, and self-expression. Remember, your brain is learning all the time. With practice, daily habits, humor, storytelling, role play, and these fun challenges, you will start talking English without thinking, naturally, confidently, and with joy. Thank you so much for joining me today on Everyday English Chat. I hope you found this podcast fun, practical, and inspiring. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like this video, comment below with your favorite English practice tip, and subscribe to Everyday English Chat so you never miss new ways to improve your English. And most importantly, keep practicing, keep laughing, and keep speaking English without thinking. Until next time, I'm Umbreen, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.